Okay, so now that it's saved, we can open our maker pen. Sorry, my game's really buggy today. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's freezing every... Oh, what's wrong? Okay, open your maker pen and go to circuits. Now you'll see there's all these ones that have beta on it now. Items that you can't usually get unless you have the setting enabled. So the first thing we're going to place is the spawner component. So I'm just going to place that right here. And for this experiment, I'm going to be using the mouse bot. Where is he? Right there. Okay, so now we're going to configure him quick and change his combat behavior on spawn. We want it to be disengaged and automatically engage combat behavior. And finding targets, we want that off also. So now we're going to place I'm just going to use a button to spawn it. And there's a bug with the Rec Room's CV2 AIs right now, unfortunately. So you have to tweak something in the circuit board. So open this one here that says if local player should run. I'm just going to delete that and wire up this to that instead. Now it'll work for anyone who tries to spawn it. So we're going to wire that up to here. We press that, he'll spawn. I don't want him there yet though. Now we're going to place a trigger zone. I'm going to place it in this corner over here. I'm just going to, whoa, that's the mirror. Just going to move this over here. Then we need 2 pistons, okay? So a piston. Where's it? Anyway. So I'm gonna flip it around. Oh wait, darn. Okay. So right there. I'm just gonna move it out a little bit so it's not in the wall. And then we're gonna clone this. If it'll work. Oh, there we go. Okay. And we're gonna flip it this way. I'm just gonna move this one over here and this one right here. If it'll work. There we go. Okay. And I'm just gonna recolor this one orange so I know it's the one that goes to that one. And this one I'm just gonna make yellow. Okay. So this one's yellow, this one's orange. Now we need to wire these up. So you want this one to be attached to this one, I believe. So that way when we move that, it moves that with it. You're going to wire this up to this. That way when you move this, it moves that. But also can move this way. Now I don't know if this is the most conventional way to make remote controlled AIs, but this is how I'm going to do it. So yeah. So next, we're going to need a couple more buttons. Oh, it's right there. I'm just going to place them next to this one. And I'm just going to clone it. One right here. Oh, I need to turn off grid. Clone it over here. And then one up here. And now I'm just going to scale these down because they're a little bit big right now. Where's this? What? Oh, I see. It was trying to scale the circuit boards. What just happened? Whoa! There's a new update with their scaling that I do not like. Okay, so just like this. I'm just gonna change the text on this one to be that. This one's gonna be V. This one's gonna be this one. And this one's gonna be, oh, this one. Okay, so up, down, left, right, okay? I'm just gonna move them to be a little bit more concentrated. This one's over here. This one's down here. This one's over here. And this one's up there, okay? And I'm just gonna change this one to spawn. I'm gonna scale that down and put it in the center. Oh! Oops. I scaled it way up. There we go. They'll delete themselves because I haven't baked the nav mesh yet. I'm just gonna place this above that. Okay, so we got the spawn, up, down, left, right. So next we're gonna make it so that I'm just gonna drag this over here. Just set it there. And this one over here. So we want this to move, and it'll move this. So we're gonna need an AI path 2, I think. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna place that up here. And we also want a rec room object. Get first with. Actually, I'm gonna try something. If I can just Cool. Yeah. So just wire up this top one to target, and then the AI we want. I think from rec room object. We're going to wire that up to the object pin on this circuit board. Then it'll say error because there's no robot yet, but that'll be hooked up to there. And we also want an event receiver. Wire that up to here, and if it'll work, you're gonna change that to update 30 Hertz right here. That. Okay, now the AI, once it's spawned, will always path to this. So now all we have to do is make it so these pistons move along with the trigger zone here, which is what it's trying to go to. That way we can control where we want it to go. So we need to make it so when this is pressed, it makes so forward, that'll make this one here, that'll make it reverse. Yeah, sorry. Release does stop. This one pressed does play. Released does stopped. And you might have to tweak this depending on the orientation of the buttons, I guess. But this is just how I'm doing it. So this one's done already. We'll go place it back here. And then this one, when we press this, when this one's pressed, we want it to reverse. Released to stop. This one's pressed, we want it to play. Released to stop. I think that should be it. We might have to tweak the speed. So now for the AI to work, you need to go into settings. Down here is AI. We need to bake nav mesh. So now if you click show in room, it'll show this purple grid that's showing where the AI can move. I'm just going to turn that off though because it's distracting. So now when I click spawn, see, he goes over there. I move it this way. He follows it. Oh, I see. I'm gonna select these buttons quick, because he's getting stuck on them. Ignore. There we go. Now we need to rebake the nav mesh. Now, oh, I see. I'm just gonna click send room reset. So we need to change these max distance to however big your room is. I'm just gonna set it like pretty much as big as humanly possible, just to test. Well, no, I'll just set it to 100 because this room's not even that big. There we go. Now let's try that again. There we go. We press this, he goes that way. She's a little jumpy. I think we need to increase the speed. But it's working. Speed, I'm just gonna set it to 3 now. 3. Okay. And I'm just gonna move him over there so that he starts right there already. There we go. That's more smooth. There you go. You got a remote controlled mouse bot. And then you could always even clamp this to a thing the player can hold so they can walk around with it. I'm gonna see if it still works if I flip it the other direction. It should. Oh yeah, see, you'd have to rearrange it for the orientation to be correct. But I mean, I can just actually move this over here though, so I have a wide range to control him from. Now we can drive him over here, drive him over here, make him come back here, make him come right up to us. Hey buddy! But yeah, there you go. You got yourself a remote controlled mouse bot. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button below, and I'll see you in the next one.